Hello, it's Kat and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm doing another Michael Jackson reaction. What better yet than to choose one of the most iconic, biggest songs selling history to this day than doing Thriller. Sit back, relax, and let's dive in. I love that breathing in the beginning as the intro. It really sets the tone of what vibe he's going for. Like, that is just so iconic. See, even just the intro of this is like a movie. It's literally like a movie. His music videos and his work in general. Like this. Because I'm sure he was like, what, 24? I think he was. He was in the 1980s. Right. There we go. Can't believe I forgot that. For 1980s, like, the effects just look so good. People are still doing this choreo to this day. Every Halloween, everyone does this. Oh, is a werewolf. Like, you know, just by watching this, he really thought about it. He thought this out. He thought this story out. See, I love this bit. Do you know, like, when I mentioned in the other video where he adds these layers, this is one of them. There we go. I mean, that jacket though. I had to wear this one because this looks similar to Michael's. See, does anyone even do that these days? Like, just this choreo, like, again, the choreo is unique. I'm a big horror geek, and this just really fits, right? Do you know what I mean? See, even this, like, he's adding acting into his singing as well. Like, creativity of this is like, yeah, we're gonna start in the movie, but we're also gonna be watching the movie from another time. Into this creepy old house. Oh. Till I die. I don't know if you could hear me then. He actually created a choreography piece that fits with the characters for his song. Like, it just adds every layer into this and makes it just magical. Bow, bow! I'm coming to get you. Ah, here we go. He's gonna change. I mean, you didn't say it, but I'm assuming you did. Which is interesting to know. Like, they actually kept her on edge. God, the way he barges through the door, like, he really showed that he's a fucking king of pop, I'll tell you that. Like, first they're starring in the movie, and then they're watching the movie. Like, who would have thought of that? The way he's singing to her is like he's mocking her because you're scared of horror movies. Like, ooh, look, it's scary. But he's singing his song at the same time. You're scared. See, I would be Michael though in the cinema, just sat there laughing at horror movie because that's just me. And he can act. He can actually act. This man's just good at everything. This is why I love Michael Jackson again, because of the storytelling that he shows. Just to make things official, I'm gonna give you a ring, like a promise ring, right? Does anyone even give that anymore? Of course not. That's why I love you. Because it's not overly done. Like, it looks real, and the amount of effort they put into it. He's like, I got you, don't worry. Oh, will you be my girl? She's so lucky, by the way. Like, and straight into the choreo, like everything just aligns perfectly. From the storytelling, it's like proper deep into it. But the Thriller has to be like my favorite song of Michael Jackson, just because like I'm a big horror fan. But you know what? I feel like sometimes like the makeup, the effects look a lot better sometimes back then than they do now. Like, you think they've made like these coffins, the set out, the costumes, like. Oh, is that no? 1 minute. I got more. Can't remember the guy's name, but the fact that they got that iconic actor to actually narrate. Do you know what? You gotta admit, like, even the effects that he did looks insane. This. I can't remember his name. Is it like Vincent something? See how everything fits? Like, the details that he adds into it just makes sense. The storytelling is just phenomenal. Yeah, from the storytelling to then the actual performance, like, and this, the most iconic choreo ever. Even this bit, people coming out of the sewers too. The first single of Michael Jackson, and she starred in the video. I mean, getting this iconic actor as well just to narrate this, just to add to it, it's honestly perfection. Great, the lyrics in this video just adds to it again because his voice is made for this. Like 23, 24, I think. Like pretty much the same age as me now, and he created the biggest song in history. Because from what I know, from what I've been told, I'm sure this was actually shown in cinemas as well. He wrote a song about zombies and werewolves and made it one of the biggest selling songs in history to this day. I mean, who doesn't like you, Michael? It's you, Michael. Where he just instantly changes as a zombie, so it's like now you're actually stuck in your own horror movie. Like, I know perfection isn't real, but when it comes to Michael Jackson, we know he was a perfectionist, and it really fucking showed through. Like, who can do that? I love this bit as well. And he did it. And it works insane. And then straight into song. Insane. The red and black is like, ah. Like, his jacket just looks insane. No one has fashion like Michael Jackson, by the way. Like, his fashion is top tier. Everything, mate. It's just everything. It really is a movie. And then this way she runs away. Imagine that though. You actually did go on a date with a guy, and then all of a sudden he turned into a zombie. You're just like, what the fuck? And then it's like straight into like a movie thing again. It's not made to just look cool. He's adding to the story. He's adding to the characters and suspense more alive. Like, you're in there with them. Because I'm not being funny, like, you're not gonna see a zombie just fucking doing pirouettes or like popping or locking at you. Like, so in this bit, I actually read that they didn't tell her what was gonna happen in this scene, so all these screams that she's doing is actually real. Like, he's probably thinking it in his head, how would zombies dance? He's thinking, the way zombies move, how can I add that as a choreography routine? So, like, he's cut his song perfectly for where they can add these acting scenes and just to really make that tension. Most iconic song ever! And then this! And then the laugh at the end with the actor, like, everything just fits. Like, you can even just see, like, just with this bit, it's like everything that she's seen, it wasn't an hallucination, it wasn't in her dreams, it was actually real. Because the way he turns back and he has those different colored eyes, it's like everything she did see was real. So in a way, it's like making her think that she's dreaming. Like, there's just so many ways you can interpret this video. It's just, it's just insane. Like, this is why this is probably one of the most iconic songs ever. Because like I mentioned previously before, where I mentioned that he wrote a song about zombies and werewolves and made it one of the biggest selling songs to this day. This is why. Like, look at the storytelling and how in depth he went into this, the details that he added into this video to make it like one big movie. And this was his first single as well. Like, name another artist who can do that. I don't know anyone else who could literally write a song about zombies and werewolves. Like, because when you think about it, it's so random to write about. Because the easiest thing to write about is like love and sex, right? Especially now. But he wrote about zombies and werewolves, and it's the biggest selling song to history to this day. I know I keep repeating it, but it's true. Because, like, hello, did you watch what I watched? Like, that was just insane. Like, you generally just can't get better than that. You generally can't get better than that. Like, the storytelling is just incredible. The details that went into it and how many layers again there were, and the many ways that you can actually look at it. You could literally go down into a deep fucking rabbit hole with this because of the amount of fucking details that he's added into this. It's just insane. Actually insane. Sorry. But yeah, this man created movies. He created movies, like big selling movies. Like, hello. Can't get better than that. You actually can't get better than that. But yeah, that video done. Done. I know these videos were probably only going to be short, but like, I just feel like it'd be a lot easier or just a lot better to just react to one whole video of his and just do a series on it like that. So yeah, that was insane. This this is why he's the best. This is why he's the king of pop. And until there is another person out there who can create art the way he does, who can actually create storytelling the way he does, who would actually put in the amount of work and effort that he does and go as beyond, far and beyond as what he does. Because you got to think the amount of time consuming like this must have taken, the amount of money, like financially, like this must have cost, like everything that he did to put in work to do what he created. Until someone does that, Michael Jackson will always be the best. He will always be the best. Because even when you like you see music videos now, some of them, yeah, they do look great and look like, you know, visually can look good, but like for me, when I watch a lot of music videos, depending who the artist is, sometimes I can tell like they're just doing it just to do something, just to make it look cool, just something typical, something easy, something simple, and then just be done with it, just to make something look cool. And then you can tell with some artists where you can really tell they're really thinking about it from the effort that they've put into the video. You can tell just by watching it because of how much visual storytelling that they put into the video. Storytelling is a big thing. Like, it's probably the key to creating art, right? People create music, but not many people create art, right? And storytelling is the key to that for me personally. Because you want to watch a story, you want to be on that road with them. Because again, with creativity as a whole, entertainment as a whole, you're meant to get people to feel things. You gotta impact them in a way where they feel something when they watch what you have created, right? And storytelling is a part of that. People want to see a story, not just someone just dancing in the club, making out with a woman, throwing money about, and then Bob's your uncle, you're fucking done. We want to see a story. We want to be on that story with you. And with Michael Jackson, we were on his journey from the beginning to the end. When you watch his stuff, you can really tell how much effort and work that he put into this. I mean, people still copy him to this day with this video. Like I said, every Halloween, you get people dressing up like Michael Jackson in Thriller and doing Thriller, and that song always plays. Like, there's a reason why people still want storytelling. People still want to be able to join you on your journey and feel something when they watch and listen to your stuff. People might say that it doesn't matter and it looks cool, but it does, because deep down you want that. Otherwise, why are people still listening to Michael Jackson? You know what I mean? People still wouldn't be listening to him if that was the case. People want a story. That's what people want. And Michael Jackson created that. And that's what will always be the best. So I just needed to get that out there. Needed to get that out there. I've got tonsillitis, by the way, and I'm on antibiotics, so I'm just trying to like be careful with how I speak and stuff, and keep coughing my guts up, which is, oh my god, it's so annoying. Definitely gonna kill me one day. But anyway, well, that was the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, especially to Michael Jackson's biggest iconic song ever, Thriller. Definitely the best for me personally. But if you enjoyed it, give it a like and let me know what you thought. Like, do you think Thriller is still one of the best songs to this day? Do you enjoy watching Thriller? What is it that you like about this song? Comment down below. I would love to see and react to whatever your thoughts are. And give me a subscribe if you want to see more. If not, happy for you to scroll by. That is fine. But I hope you did enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Catch you later.